and the New York Jets. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
He finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. It goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
26. Hey, check on the 50.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's McCord. That's caught. It's Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Breesaw on the ground for the first time. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap, McCord. Okay, Zadonai Mitchell. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the gun, McCord. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCord. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here's McCord to the air. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with ball. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap the 60. Have the 60. Hurt, get him.
McCord. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Richardson.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Track 60. 13. Pioneer. Keep it up. Ready.
McCord's going to throw here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this. It's caught by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to throw, McCord. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Jets 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Rodgers pass.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They start the drive. Ball. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 14-7 game. More for MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it on 3rd and 5. McCord setting the throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be blocked down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's McCord. Complete to Braylon Allen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing, it's McCord. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that means third down coming up.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They are throwing it again. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, check smash, check smash.
They run. Here's Hall. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on third and goal now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
It's now third and goal.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warriors 17, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
319. Inside. 26. 630.
Out of his end zone, Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give them 32 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
And the Raiders first down.
We've set it down from 37. First down throw here by Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Rodgers has his guys set and looking to tack on two to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, hit it right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, McCord. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Here's the snap on fourth. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamal Adams with the INT. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead they snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throwing, McCord. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. And they pick him off again. And the Raiders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
319. Take 3rd. Cat 300. Cat 300. Go to 5th. Hey, take 26. Jump out. 26.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Shot.
They start the half, give to Hall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's good for a
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
To throw, McCord. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They're going for this. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, it's McCord. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 44-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And they pick him off again. Jeremy Chin has got it. Has room down the left sideline into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCord. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets continuing to fight at least. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
15.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will haul it in for the biggest touchdown. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Jets 15.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. And he's right good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down, give to Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
McCoy finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
And 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the bunker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. From the gun, McCord. Catch made by Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 3.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ford's going to throw here. Completed to his running back. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running this with Hall. He's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, they came with the...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they're short on the fake. They didn't trust that longer field goal, it seems, but they're forced away empty-handed.
Well, clearly the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them, because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stayed in position to defend it beautifully.
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Raiders put this one away a long time ago.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Third and long. They're going to throw. Brought in left side by Jones. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Genty from the gun. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26. Get back. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
First down, Raiders.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
56. Jets 15.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating